small girls with a big God. That's where the real problem is. But the Nigeria of the next 10 years, the Nigeria of the next 5 years is going to be determined by those of us who are raising our children today. So I need to ask you, do you have a small girl with a big God in your house? That is a question that every Nigerian parent needs to answer today. Who are these small girls with big God? You see a secondary school student, you see a university student using iPhone. Is it iPhone 15, iPhone 14? The other one wants to use iPhone 13. I think iPhone 13 now is getting out of, is no longer in vogue. They want to use the latest phones. They want to drive the fastest, best cars, most exotic and expensive cars. And then we applaud it. They come on social media and then they pose with it and you are applauding it. You are applauding it. You have brothers, you have sisters who do nothing. There is no work that they are doing that will be able to warrant or merit the kind of lifestyle they are living. And you are watching them and you are applauding them. And you are saying, me, I will just mind my business. You are not minding your business. You are minding your shame. We are now having a generation of people who want to live beyond their means. Many are already living beyond their means. And so we no longer see it as a problem. Money has blinded us. Or no, money has completely eroded our moral values. How can a man of that age and status sit down and decide that it's little girls that he wants to have a threesome with? Firstly, the moment you decided you wanted to have a threesome, you're already out of the will and plans and protection of God because you've already broken his rules. And let's go check it. You'll realize that this man is most likely married. I don't know if he's married, but most likely married. So we have a society today where we celebrate men who break commitment, who are so proficient, they are so good. They celebrate infidelity. And then we want to now clap hands and say, no, we are Africans. We are polygamous in nature. Which nature? Is your nature different from the nature of all the other men all over the world? Are you saying that African men are wired differently? Biologically, you are not. We're all, we are all the same. Biologically, the only difference is skin deep, just the skin color. Melanin. So unless somebody is going to be able to prove to me that when you have more melanin, it means that your libido is higher. Now, melanin affects libido. Please, let's keep quiet and stop talking like people who are not educated. This is Africa. We go to school but just to decorate our walls with diplomas, and then we come out and spew nonsense from our mouths. So this man knows that he's going to be sleeping with children. These are children, for God's sake. He said, oh, they are above 18. I don't even know how old they are, but they don't look above 18 to me. So you have a full-grown man. Most likely, again, I say married. And he wants to have threesomes with children. Even if those girls are 21, they're still too young for him. They're still too young. When did we lose our sense? When did we lose our sense of propriety? To know that this is wrong, to be able to say this is wrong, and to be able to stand by what we have said that this is wrong. I will not stand in this congregation. The Bible tells us that blessed is the man who standeth not in the way of the scornful. You cannot fraternize with wickedness. You cannot fraternize with compromise and think you are going to stand tomorrow as a person of principle. A man goes about breaking his commitment, and that is why women no longer see men as people that you can trust. Why? Because you're so flippant with your promises, with your words. Of course, there are still so many good men out there, so many, but the ones that are not good has made it look like every other man out there is bad. It's not true. There are good men out there. There are so many men who are standing by their principles, who are living by their principles. There are so many men who are strong, staunch, and godly when it comes to their faith, when it comes to their morals, their principles. But they are not talking. And because they are not talking, those who are talking, they have filled the internet with all manner of rubbish. They don't make it look like it's the norm. When did it become norm for one man to be sleeping with two women at the same time? Who normalized it? When did social media become the yardstick for determining the moral ground or the morality of a society? Who are those on the internet? Little children talking. Yeah. Have you not heard that all the empty vessels, they make the loudest noise? When are those people of principle going to begin to talk so we can get back our society, our generation that is getting lost from those people who are perpetrating evil and perversity and impunity in our society? When? She didn't even know the gravity of what she has done. Those girls, the reality of the enormity of the evil that they have committed has not yet dawned on them. And that's how empty we are raising these children. They don't, children that are being raised, or a generation that is being raised without understanding the consequences of evil, understanding the consequences of wrong. You know, we now raise children that we don't flog them. It's against the Western culture. I need to ask us, when did the white man have more sense than you? When did the white man become the yardstick for determining how you run your society? Because some people will shout, but you're talking about polygamy. Polygamy has nothing to do with the white man. The white man, all these ones that are marrying and divorcing, they're not polygamy already. When you divorce this one and you go to the next one, what is that? You're already in polygamy. You're already in a polygamous setting. Why? Because what you get from polygamy is stepchildren, stepfather, stepmother, step that. You already have it.